Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany if you are new here, and today we are talking about what kids' toys you can declutter from their bedrooms right now. Right now, I'm currently in the middle of a series called Decluttering Room by Room. That's how I got started with minimalism only a few months ago. So that is what we're talking about today. I'm hoping that this takes some of the mental load off of your plate a little bit so that if you've been thinking about decluttering and just haven't made that leap yet, or maybe you have made the leap but you're struggling a little bit right now and just need a little bit extra help, maybe this video will help you get started or get a couple of extra things out of some spaces. Go ahead and check out the playlist. I will link it below to help you go room by room, like I mentioned, and let's go ahead and get started for today. Also, yes, I know it's super random that I'm sitting right here on the floor. The reason why is because my kids are sleeping, so I can't do a video in their room, and then when they're awake, they need me and they're super loud, so that's probably not gonna happen either. So I figured, minimalists apparently like to sit on the floor a lot. I'm not opposed to it, and so I was trying to find an interesting place to film this in my house. It's not one of the places I've already used, so I don't know, I just thought why not. Anyway, let's dive in. So the first thing you can declutter from your kid's bedroom are stuffed animals. Any stuffed animals aren't special to them anymore, or if they just have this massive excess of them, go ahead and figure out which ones you can let go of. That'll clear out a lot of space for sure. Number 2, knickknacks from school. You know what I'm talking about. They come home with all these little things. So-and-so had a birthday today, and so they come home with like candy and stickers and little cheap toys, all that stuff that they just end up not using after a while. That's a great thing to declutter from their bedrooms. Next, school papers, the ones that they just have hundreds of that aren't really the special ones, but just the busy work ones. You don't need to keep those. You can go ahead and declutter those. Any toys that they have an excess of, think balls, bouncy balls, Matchbox cars, maybe train cars, anything they just have a lot of, they don't need so many of. That's a really easy place to minimize. Number 5, any decor they've outgrown. If you have decor from when they were babies or toddlers and they're past that point and you're not able to pass it down to any of your other kids, that's something you can go ahead and declutter. Go ahead and ask a friend, or put it on Facebook Marketplace or in a neighborhood group. See if you can pass it on to someone else who can actually use it. Number 6, cheap dollar store or Target dollar spot items. You ever go in there and just grab your kid a toy to like keep them busy? Any of those you have laying around, you can go ahead and declutter those as well. Number 7, old or mismatched socks that just don't look good anymore, don't need to be worn, or that just don't even have a match. Number 8, any pajamas that are torn, have holes, just don't fit, go ahead and get rid of those. Number 9, shoes that no longer fit, that you can't pass down, or if they have holes in them. Number 10, any books that they're just not interested in. I know it's really easy to hang on to books for a long time, but if they don't read them anymore and they've been sitting there for months and months and they just have no interest, go ahead and get rid of those books. Number 11, swimwear that doesn't fit. Our kids grow so fast. Go ahead and get the stuff out they can't fit into from last season. Number 12, old Halloween costumes. I know people say all the time, oh, but they can use them for dress up. Yes, they can, until they just can't squeeze into them anymore. So if they can't fit, get them out. Number 13, any clothing from sports they used to be in, or maybe hobbies they were a part of, kind of like with a Halloween costume. If they don't use them anymore because they don't participate in that specific thing, go ahead and declutter those. Number 14, any baby items they've outgrown, whether that's toys or clothing, the ones that aren't super sentimental. I know it can be hard to let go of those things, but if they're not being used, they're not serving any purpose, and they don't have like super special sentimental value, that's something you can go ahead and get rid of as well. Number 15, old backpacks, maybe from when they were toddlers or their younger years at school. If the backpacks are worn out or they just have a new one for whatever reason, or maybe it was from a sport, go ahead and get rid of them. You don't need 5 backpacks because they've collected them from multiple things. And then the very last one is excess school supplies. If you have a whole bunch of them, I know teachers, they always love to get any extras you may have. So if you just have a major excess and you know eventually they would use it, but you just don't want to hang on to it, go ahead and give them to their teachers. They would really appreciate it, and then you don't have to store them long term. All right, that was it for this video. I hope it was really helpful. Hopefully there are a few things on that list that maybe you didn't think of that you can go ahead and get rid of to free up some space in your kids' bedrooms. Let me know if I left anything off. That would definitely help me and others who read the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already. I will be continuing this playlist, and I have a lot more videos regarding minimalism coming out very soon. Bye. Today and not tomorrow.